morning, everyone. I pray this video finds you doing wonderfully well. I'm about to go to bed. I've worked all weekend and whoo, what a weekend. So I wanted to share with you this altered canvas that I created about a week ago. So much fun, y'all. I challenged myself to use a page and not be deterred from it because it had orange. Which is a beautiful color, but it's not like a color that I'm drawn to. And yeah, so long story short, I had this very thick canvas for a long time. I cut the front out and started from there. The lace on the inside is from Ooh La La Vintage Treasures, and all the cutouts you see are Mintay Birdsong Collection, just the cutout sheet. And the embellishments here are recollections from Michael's a long time ago. These are like these, they're like thin chipboard die cuts that I painted with gesso and then glittered with Tim Holtz glitter. These are some metal leaves, and on the inside here I did some stenciling, and I used some Martha Stewart the glass beads, which I love those. I can't find them anywhere. It was a collection several years ago that I bought, and you know, drawn to certain colors, but this blue matched really well with the color scheme of the paper. And then some sequins that I used along and along. And oh, and I used the Prima stones. I love those. Those are a lot of fun as well. And I think that's it. And yeah, let me give you a oh, and here are some piece of mold that I did like some mold settings, or I don't know the proper terminology, but I made some molds from the Prima molds, and this is one of them. And actually, this is one of the better ones. It came out really smooth. The spritz colors that I used are from Prima Blooms, the orange and the blue. I don't know the exact name. Well, I don't. They're over there. Yeah. And then these pearls are from a wedding dress. And this trim right here is from my stash. I just used it because it was neutral, and I thought it went well with this. And I think I've covered everything. So let me show you up close. And yeah, this was so much fun, y'all. I'm telling you, I was so inspired. I'll put the links down below to Martha's channel and another channel that inspired me to do this. Amazing. So here we go. It's the die cuts that I cut out. And then here's the recollection. And these flowers are Prima, long time ago, y'all. I've had them so long. And that was another good feeling, to use supplies that I've had forever. And the butterflies are beautiful. And it had some birds. Here's another butterfly down in here. But the birds, they looked angry to me, so I couldn't use them. And I love birds. These are Tim Holtz, and they were very inspiring at the time, so I put them in there. And this fit perfectly across there, so I was like, yeah, it's not too close. Pardon me if it is. And then again, right there, my mold. I'm getting better. And this one came out really smooth. And then on the sides, I stenciled. I don't know if it's picking up. And then here, on all four sides. So yeah, I think this is the first altered canvas like this that I've ever done. And I mean, I was just so inspired, y'all. It's like I did this in a day or no more than 2 days. And then here's on the back right there. So yeah, I hope that picked up well, that you can see it. And please let me know what you think. Okay, and then the canvas that I cut out, I made ATCs with it, which was a lot of fun. I used actual playing cards, which is the true size of an ATC. This is the first one I made, and I was inspired by, I think her name is Nadia. I'll put her link down below, y'all. Amazing. She's a designer for Prima. And so I used what I had. She had like the wooden embellishments of houses, which I don't have, but I did have some dies to cut out houses. And I actually used the canvas from, yeah, the material from the canvas there that I cut off on each of these. So I'm really proud of myself. I used up a lot of product, and there's nothing left of this paper. That one sheet pretty much used it up. So here I used the playing card. I put the canvas on there. I actually pieced these pieces here underneath because the paper was pretty slim. I didn't have a whole lot left. This was another clay mold that I did, and I spritzed it up. And then this is that thin chipboard embellishment. There's some beautiful bling. There's the stone Martha Stewart glass beads or seed beads. I think it's glass beads is what they're called. Metal embellishment that I've had forever in my stash. This is from My Porch on Etsy. My Porch. I can't remember. I'll put the link down below. She has some really pretty images. This is some pieces of doily, a pearl, and I think that pretty much covers it. And again, you know, pieces from the paper. This is Recollections flower, and I did stenciling, and yeah, so that was the first one I made. And then this one was the second. Believe it or not, I'm going to say it, I think this is my favorite one. Even though I'm not an orange girl, I just like the way it turned out. And I was inspired from this lady's video. She made some ATCs that are absolutely beautiful. So this is a Prima flower. Here's some mold pieces that I made right there. I hope it's picking up. I can hardly see, y'all. Let's see. This is part of the Recollection stem that I used on the canvas. And then here's a little piece of fence die cut. And this is some more of that like chipboard embellishments. I love it. And each one is the same. I started off with a playing card and a piece of the canvas from there, and then just embellished it up. So much fun. Love the butterfly. I embossed it with the Swiss Dots embossing folder, and I did like the stones on all of them. This one I used the gold glass beads with some gold sequins. And I actually splashed this with some black splash, but very sparingly. I'm always cautious because I don't want to mess it up. And there's a little butterfly there. So I think that explains that one. And it comes from this deck of playing cards. And this was the last one I made. Oh, and each one, I don't know if I pointed out the word, the title for this one is Abide. And I love this one. And I promise you, orange is not my color. This is my color right here. I love that color. But I love the way this one turned out. And then this was the last one I made. These are all flowers from Prima. And again, the same format with the houses that I die cut it. There's another one of the clocks. And yeah, I put clay pieces on all of them. And another metal piece, the stones, a button. I put some of the thread on this one. And yeah, so let me know what you think. So much fun, y'all. So much fun. Be inspired. I'll put the links down below, like I said. And yes, I love creating. It is truly a blessing from the Lord because I get lost in it. It is my therapy. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by. And I pray you have a wonderful, beautiful day. And again, I'll be back. Bye now.